Am I the asshole for telling my cousin that she is no longer allowed to be a bridesmaid in my wedding because she wants to bring her boyfriend, who is my ex, and I don't want him there? My cousin is currently dating my ex, with whom I ended things amicably. Although I no longer have feelings for him, I don't want him at my wedding, a day that is incredibly important to me. I do not want him there to potentially overshadow the happiness of the occasion. Additionally, their relationship is still quite new, and I worry that if they break up, my cousin will be glad that he is not in any of the photos. When my cousin brought up this issue of bringing her boyfriend as a plus one, I told her that she could not bring him. She became upset and tried to argue her case. Feeling frustrated, I finally told her that if she insisted on having him there, then I would rather she not be there at all. Now she is angry with me. I understand where my cousin is coming from, but I feel like she is not considering my feelings and the feelings of my own partner, whom I also have to consider when planning a wedding. Am I wrong for standing my ground on this issue?
No. She said it right in the post. Like, my question would be, okay, like, how long has he been your ex? Have they been dating for 2 years and he's your ex? Have they been dating for 2 months and he's your ex? She said it. They're recently new. You have to be pretty dumb not to understand that, hey, I'm dating my cousin's ex-boyfriend. Maybe she doesn't want her ex-boyfriend at her wedding.
Yes. Okay, but realistically, let's just say it's your cousin. What if Jordan was dating your ex? And we had a big wedding here that they could all attend to or whatever. And he was in your wedding party because she's a bridesmaid. Mm. Would you say you can't come because he wants to bring his girlfriend, who is your ex?
Well,
see, it's different when you put it into, like, if you put yourself into OP's shoes, it's different. It's so easy to say, no, don't do it. Yes, do it. Like, but when you actually think about it, like with people in your life, it's hard.
How would you feel if my cousin showed up with my ex-girlfriend?
I wouldn't love that.
So she has to think about how her spouse is going to feel.
Yes. Okay, but let's just think about you. This isn't about me. This is about you.
Okay. I don't know. Like, I guess at this point, it's been like 10 years. 11 years. My ex-girlfriend was 11 years ago. So that's a very long time. So I feel like I'm very emotionless about that.
Well,
I'm also an emotionless person.
No, you're not.
I kind of am.
Don't lie.
I'm not lying. I'm kind of emotionless for like everything except for you. So I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't care. But maybe it's to do what I say, not do what I do.
Okay, I see. If it were me, I mean, I don't have any ex.
What if we broke up and I started dating Maria?
Yeah, but that's different because I'm marrying you. So it's like...
No, we broke up. You're marrying someone else now.
But if we... Yeah, but I just mean, like, we spent the last 7 years together, so I would say...
So how long did she spend with him?
I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I would kick her out of my bridesmaid.
I think we have our answer.
Yeah, I think I would. There's no way I would be able to. Even if I was fully over you and it ended amicably, I would still be uncomfortable. And if she couldn't respect that...
Yeah.
Then it's like, what? Then I don't want you to be celebrating this day with me.
Yeah.
If you can't respect me as a person and as your cousin, as a bride, like, I don't need you here.
Exactly. And the thing for me is, how long have they been dating? Like, oh, it was my ex, but they've been together for 2 years in a very serious relationship. But she said, oh, he's my ex, and they're early on in the relationship.
True.
They've been dating for a couple months.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't know, because I'm kind of on the thing with, like, how do you feel like, regardless of their ex or anything, how do you feel like you're plus one when you're in the wedding party for the wedding photos with your date and you've only been dating for a couple months?
Well, I don't know if they would necessarily be in the photos.
Okay, I rephrase that. Yeah, I guess it's not terrible if you just have whoever you're dating come to the wedding, but
I think especially as a bridesmaid, you
Yeah.
should be given
But
a
don't-
+1.
yeah, but don't try and push your 2-month-old relationship into the family photos.
Yeah, I think that's a whole different issue.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I wouldn't let it slide.
Yeah, like I said, I'm with OP.
Yeah. No, I don't think you did.
I said that. You tried to be like,
You
put
said-
yourself in her shoes.
Yeah,
What would
and
you
then
really
you-
do? And that's when I was
changed your
like,
mind.
well, that's when you brought up my ex-girlfriend. But I think the difference is my ex-girlfriend is 11 years old.
Yeah.
So like there's no more.
She's 11 years old.
The relationship has been over for over 11 years.
That didn't sound good at all.
My ex has been my ex for over 11 years.
Okay, she's not 11 years old.
That would have made her fucking 0 when I was dating her. Yeah, what?
Okay. Top comment. Not the asshole. Your wedding, your guest list. End of discussion. I am curious, though, as to how on earth could an ex that you say you parted with amicably possibly overshadow your happiness on the day that you marry someone you are completely in love with? Or is it your fiance who is bothered by an ex being in attendance? OP replies, I shouldn't have used the word overshadow. It's not the right word. I just meant that my wedding day will possibly be one of the greatest moments in my partner's and my life. And I don't want to be reminded of my ex being there. Even though we ended amicably, we still have a lot of history, and I find it personally uncomfortable to remain friends with someone I had a sexual/intimate relationship with. Completely fair. That was a dumb question.
Exactly.
That's
That was exactly what I'm thinking. Like,
Yes.
why would you want those vibes there? Ex vibes. I don't want ex vibes at my wedding.
Yes, exactly.
Like, even if my ex wasn't dating my cousin, I don't want my ex at my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, even if we were having like a big wedding and I invited every single person from my high school, I wouldn't want my ex there.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
I like this one.
I got good vibes. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun too because I'm like,
laughing.
I know. I'm like,
I'm not getting riled up like
I
some of those
know.
other stories. The other stories like,
it's fun to actually think of yourself in OP's shoes.
yeah, it is. A little fun.
Okay.
Moving on. Back to me.